107.5 WBLS, your number one source for R&B.
It's good to see you, Freddie.
Man, it's always good to come home and hang out with you.
Yes,
all
sir.
the time.
All the time, man.
Yes, sir.
Life as well.
Life is well. You know,
Moving around.
I'm an entertainer.
Yes, you are.
For the next 6
Yes,
months.
you are. You're an entertainer on stage and off stage, behind the stage. You're an entertainer.
Well, that's true. Well, I love life. Life is a good thing. I'm blessed to be around people, and I'm blessed to also be doing what it is that I love to do.
You don't like to do, you love to do it.
No, I love to sing. And I love to entertain. I love to make people laugh. I love to make people smile, to remember the true passion of love through my music. And so I'm blessed to be living what it is that I love to do.
You know, every time you come in here, I try to learn one little more about you that I didn't know. And I didn't know when I didn't know Mama, God rest her soul.
Yeah.
Two things I didn't know about Mama.
What's that?
Now I see, ladies and gentlemen, why Freddie likes my mama a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Your mama and Mama have the same first names. You realize that?
You know, Lenny, I didn't even, because I'm just always
What's
calling
your
Mama Green, Juanita.
My mama's name is what?
Man, you see, that's why we get
That's crazy,
along.
isn't it?
We had two Juanitas on us, huh? Juanita Lavinia Jackson, my mother, my
Wow.
heart and soul. Lost her about 3-4 years ago. And still my heart and soul is something that you never, ever really get over. I just learned how to cope.
Yeah.
But each day and each thing that I do, it's some Juanita in it.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
And you do something very, very special in remembrance of her life and all that she's given you. And you do a bottle of champagne, and you said you do pearls.
Man, well, you know, when my first residual check, Rock Me Tonight, which was huge. I sure wish I had another one of those.
I know it was.
Yeah,
bro.
it was huge. I was banking for old time's sake. And it was money that I didn't even know what to do with it. But
Wow.
I went to a store at the time. I don't know if it's a Bonwood Taylor, and I bought my mother a pair of leather gloves and a pair of pearls.
Wow.
Because I always called her my pearl. And when she passed, of course, you know, I love to go to the islands, any island, Long Island, but I love the Caribbean islands.
You go to Rikers, do it.
No, I said, watch your mouth. Let's get this, brother, let's get this right.
All right, brother. Okay.
But I've passed by there a few times. But I went to the island, and in her passing, I took the pearls that I bought her,
Yeah.
and I gave them to the ocean. I gave the pearl to the pearl.
Wow,
And
that's
when I go to the islands, I say a kiss, and I hug the ocean.
There you
and
go.
I'm always close to my mom.
I know that's right. See, I know there was something about you that I liked.
I'm good.
Look,
Let's keep it for old time's sake, Lenny.
Yes. You're traveling to New York Wednesday to obviously be aboard of the Smooth Jazz Cruise.
Smooth cruise.
And actually, you're the grand finale. Like the season
Yeah.
for a lot of boat parties are coming to the halt. And-
Yeah,
and
well,
got
you know,
captain
it's that time. It's getting ready. We're starting to pull out those coats and
Oh,
gloves.
man, don't say that yet,
Don't even
man.
think about it, right?
No, not
I
yet.
run when it gets like this. Because
Well, we know
last
you
winter
run.
was
It was
brutal.
It was brutal.
I was talking to Valarie Simpson, and I said, hey, listen, I'm coming out of Florida because, you know, we've been hanging out down there. And I said, my slogan is getting too old for the cold. So I'm going to be running here. But I got a nice little spot down in the Dominican Republic that I go to.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, you know, Freddie be running, you know, I'll be running from it. But it's a good thing. I'm out of my business and staying out of the cold. But yes, this Wednesday, I'm going to be riding around, cruising around New York on the Smooth Cruise. 2 shows. I got my work coming up for me.
One at 6:30 and one at 9:30.
Yeah, Lord, I'm singing to Jesus come. But you got time to check it out. And I mean, I think one of the shows it is sold out, and the other one is like, we need 2 more tickets sold. But
So you better grab him.
better grab them. And it's going to be a nice night. And of course, yes, it is the ending of the cruise for this year. And I think it's a larger yacht, and people are coming out, and people are excited about it. They want some rocking for old time's sake before it gets cold. And I could use a little love, and you all my ladies stuff. And we're going to jam tonight. We're going to dance, sing, lots of food. My band is coming in. My band is from Nashville, Tennessee.
That's a good look.
So, yeah, I got a good band, and they're coming in, and we're going to have a great time.
If you're in the New York, New Jersey area, don't forget this Wednesday, Freddie Jackson will be on the Smooth Jazz Cruise. If you go to smoothjazznewyork.com, There's a 6:30 cruise, which is almost sold out, and the 9:30 is just about almost sold out. But you definitely don't want to miss this opportunity because it's the grand finale of the Smooth Jazz Cruises for New York City.
Yeah.
And Freddie Jackson is the megastar.
We're coming to rock you for old time's sake. We're going to have a good time on the ocean, and as we look at the Empire State Building and the Statue of Liberty, and give thanks for being citizens and being here in this great city of New York City. It's, a lot of stuff that goes on, but New York is what it is, and I wouldn't choose to live anywhere else. Vacation all over the world, but I love coming back and kissing this ground because it is what it is.
And, it's so funny because you actually... You were born in New York. You were born in Harlem.
Mm-hmm. Still live in Harlem.
Still live in Harlem.
I have to stay close to my roots.
Here's what I didn't understand. Wait, first of all, shout out to Miss Valarie Simpson, who is also celebrating her birthday as well.
I love my Valarie. Me and Valarie hang out all the time. We're like thick as thieves, I love my Valarie. I call her my valley. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough. But I love my Valarie Simpson. We had a good time at her party, and we partied and ate and had a good time. And I was just talking with her today. We talk a lot. I didn't even realize how much we talk, but I love her.
You were attending the same church that her and her late husband, Nick Ashford.
That's right.
White
Rock Baptist Church.
Which is in Harlem.
In Harlem, 127th Street. Still there. You can go get some Freddie Jackson and Valarie Simpson and Nick Ashford love. And Paul Lawrence. You go there all the time? I go there sometimes.
Okay.
I go to Mount Nebo Baptist Church as well. That's the church that my mother, my sisters Diane, Pat, Carolyn, we all were born and baptized there. And yes, I was baptized, so I'm good.
Maybe you need to be baptized again, though. So you'd be really good.
On. Come on, let's go on with this. Go ahead.
So a lot of people don't understand that. That's where you really grown and honed your skills.
It sure was.
In the church.
In the church, I sang every Sunday. Reverend Gardner was the pastor's name, and he had me to sing a song every single Sunday. Plus, I was good for business, too.
Oh, that's right.
They used to come, we want to hear that little fat boy sing that song.
You were fat?
Oh, yes, Lenny. I was eating everything on Sunday.
Well, you curtailed your diet tremendously.
Well, I lost 107 pounds. I'm now a model.
You look, I guess so.
I'm very GQ.
This cat is watching what he's eating.
Well,
I commend you for that, man.
You know why? Because I said I couldn't do anything about getting older. We're gonna get older by the grace of God. But I took control of the weight situation.
That's good.
And of course, guys, we don't go to the hospital as much as we should. Ladies are always going. And I went through a little point in my life when I'm like, oh, this is not right. So I started going to the doctor regularly and changed my cholesterol, my eating habits. People think, oh, God, is he dying? Is he sick? No, I just decided to do something good with my life as I get older. So that in the event that I get sick, they won't say, well, you got to lose 50 pounds right now because we got to shoot you up and stuff. Right. So I grabbed the bull by the horn. I feel good. I'm getting a little older. I got a birthday coming up this October. But
October 2nd.
And that's a great thing, October 2nd. Yeah. Remember that. Send me gifts, cards, and money. But, I'm blessed. I am blessed.
Yes, you are.
I'm crazy. I'm blessed, as I said, to be alive every single day, and I give God thanks. Every day when I wake up, I give God thanks, and then I go to man, and I say, okay, get ready for Freddie.
I know that's right. You're about to celebrate your 30th anniversary, I understand.
In this industry. Yeah, I got 30 years, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. Of course, with the I'm talking and working with Barry, and we're going to mix two songs, Barry Eastman,
Barry
is.
Eastman, yeah.
And we're going to mix two songs that I've recorded, and Paul Lawrence, as I said, is in the state of mixing one of the songs. It's been a month, but Paul is really slow, but he's a perfectionist, and that's how he works. And I'm going to come out with this CD because I feel like I need to give a gift back to my fans. 30 years.
30 years is a blessing.
Some people didn't even think that. They were like, oh, give him about 5 years. He gonna riff himself out of the business, but I'm still riffing, and I'm still doing what it is that I love to do. And that Rock Me Tonight put me in the charts, and I try not to make an album without Barry and Paul because that's my beginning. And that Rock Me Tonight, of course, Rock Me Tonight
that was the first #1 hit.
Stayed #1 for 24 weeks, and You and My Lady stayed #1 for 26 weeks. Actually, then just a little bit more, and I could use a little love. I had a #1 record, but my #2 record was just a little bit more. Number 2 went to #1. So the industry was like, we've had enough of him. And Luther called and said, Okay, enough of you, buddy.
Is that when Luther's Never Too Much came out?
I don't know.
I remember because it was around that
No,
time.
it was after that. But the strange thing with Luther, I was nominated for a Grammy, and he came to the hotel in L.A. and knocked on the door. I was staying at the Valarie Hotel at the time, now the Nico, and I opened up my door, and who was standing there? It was Luther Vandross, and I almost died.
Oh, that's right.
And so I said, come in. He says, no, I don't want to come in. I said, okay, we'll stand outside. So he says, I just wanted to see who you were. And he gave me a card, and I still have the card. He says, break a leg and a few other things while you had it. And so we were laughing.
And you became friends with him.
Contrary to all the other gook that people try to put out, Luther and I were very good friends. We would see each other like at Valerie's party, and we would threaten to push each other in the pool. And
I think I was at one of those parties.
Yeah, and he's so we played a trick and said, let's start arguing with each other. And then the party got quiet, and he said, Freddie and Luther giving it to each other. I miss him dearly.
I can't wait for you to write your book, Freddie Jackson, because there's a book in you as well. There's a book with memories.
There's
and
something
everyone
that
wants to read about
I
it.
want to say. That's going to be the name of the book.
Well, we'll be expecting that in 2016 along with that brand new album.
I got something to say.
You always have something to say. And he always has a wonderful joke and a kind smile and wonderful heart. And thank you, man.
Oh, it's a
just being
pleasure.
who you are, man.
Mama Green, I missed your birthday party, and I sang a song for her over the phone at the
Yeah,
party.
she loved it, man.
And I love you dearly, and I'm going to keep this guy in check because he's very much so out of control.
Hey, look,
But we're going to rock for old time's sake right about now. I think
We are.
that's what
We're going to do that a little bit. Freddie Jackson, always a pleasure, my brother. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.